What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How's everything doing? Yours truly here, the Brockton Credit Guy, the owner of Depina Credit Solutions, and the author of #1 new release book, Unlocking Your Credit on Amazon, right? So in this video, I want to talk specifically because in my previous video, I talk about credit, kind of dissect and dive into it. But I'm getting a lot of questions, a lot of buzz in regards to credit inquiry. Specifically, I want to talk about soft versus hard inquiry because there's a lot of confusion about it. So I basically want to debunk it. I want to, eliminate some myths out there, and like that you can understand. This is all I do here in this channel, just giving you education about credit, and then you could take it and run with it, right? So what is credit inquiry? Credit inquiry basically is someone that had permissible purpose to have access to your credit. That's basically the nutshell of credit inquiry. So the soft inquiry is where more you'll see like a education, where you went in to your credit monitoring, like for example, Credit Karma or Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, or your bank, or whatever it is, and you access your credit report on a weekly basis, monthly, whatever it is, And some job out there will do soft inquiry. Some credit card out there for pre-approval or for promo for marketing purpose will do like a pre-approval soft inquiry, meaning it doesn't hurt you. Normally, hard or soft stays in your credit for roughly 24 months. In the 25th month, it automatic drops out of your credit. You don't have to do anything about it. It just drop off. And then it only hurts you mainly the first 6 to 12 months. After 12 months, it doesn't have much impact on your credit. But let's talk specifically about hard inquiry. A hard inquiry is when you literally go in, they run your credit for a product or service, right? So say you went to your bank today, they ran your credit. You went to store, retail, store 1, 2, 3, they ran your credit, right? You went to a dealership, they ran your credit. You went to a mortgage, they ran your credit. So normally, a hard inquiry hurts your credit anywhere from like 2 to 5 or 15 points. Depends your credit profile, how it's structured, and it stays in your credit for 2 years. It only mainly hurts your credit. You'll see the impact in the first 12 months or 6 to 12 months. After that, it has less impact. After 24 months, at the 25th month, it drop off out of your credit. Anyways, so, obviously, FICO has a process in place called deduplication, allowing consumer, for example, especially if you're in the shopping for a house or a more special category, right? For mortgage or for student loan. So as long as you're doing it for a specific category within a specific time frame, some of them depends the FICO model, 14 days or 30 to 45 days, it will allow you to shop around. Yeah, obviously you're going to see the different company listed there, but at the end of the day, it will hurt you as once because they know if you're shopping for a house, most likely 99% of the time you're buying one house, you'll probably find it the best rate. So allowing you to shop for a best rate, for best products for you, etc. Same thing with the auto loan, same thing with student loan. It just have to be categorized, right? The same way. It cannot be an auto loan finance. And auto lease. That's two different coding. So the coding has to be for the same purpose. You cannot go for auto loan, then turn around, go to your bank to apply for a credit card. No, that counts as a two separate transaction, right? So that will hurt you separately. But if you're doing it for same thing, for the same scenario, it will hurt you once, and then you'll see it there after 24 months, it drops off. But if any reasons, right, you go through your credit and you realize there's a hard inquiry there that you did not authorize, pick up the phone, call that company, and tell them if they had any permissible purpose to access your file. Might be an issue, might be a glitch in the system. It happened to me before where my auto loan had an issue with their bank, and they ran everybody's credit. 50% of their client, their database, they ran their credit. I called them, and then within like a couple of weeks, they remove it. You know, that's also stuff that you see you don't recognize. That's a sign of identity theft. Might be somebody's trying to open something, so you want to basically access it really quick and call them. If you cannot get hold of the company, call the credit bureau. What I recommend, freeze your file, block your file at the credit bureau level. Tell them you're a victim of identity theft if you don't recognize those inquiry there, and just basically initiate a dispute. Normally, credit bureaus are really good. They will let the other credit bureaus know that there's an issue with your personal information has been compromised. But basically, a soft inquiry doesn't hurt you much. That's mainly for promo purpose, more like your education. You looking at your credit, you can look at it 20, 30 times a day. It has no effect on your score itself. And then when it comes to a hard inquiry, it only affects you for the first 24 months. But the main effect is the first 6 to 12 months. After that, it just stays there. But after 25 months, it drop off. You know, my tip is minimize the amount of inquiries you put out there, because there's a lot of companies out there that has a process in play regardless of your credit. But if you have too many inquiries within the last 24 months, you could get automatic decline for the offer for the credit. So, like for example, Chase is number one. They have a process in place called 524 rules, meaning if you have 5 inquiries or 5 new accounts within the 2-year span, they could decline you for credit. So minimize the increase, keep it under 5 as possible, and use it just for purpose. Like, don't go to a dealership and pretend you don't know your credit. Know your credit first before you go to a dealership or any other places like that. They don't run your credit crazy. But increase, very important fact of how your credit is calculated. So I definitely recommend that you looking into it. If you don't recognize it, address it now before it gets too late, right? Again, subscribe to a channel, navigate through my channel there. I have a lot of information about credit. I think I have close to 30 videos, less than 10 minutes, that explains credit more in depth. Hopefully you like it, subscribe, set the notification bell to always see all the notification, and keep sharing in your social media platform. Love you guys for the support. Subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.